MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Chicago Cubs and the St. Louis Cardinals. Adam Greenberg attempts to climb the National League batting leaderboard. Next. Jeremy Griggs will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Now at the plate, Adam Greenberg. He's been swinging a very hot bat so far this year and currently finds himself in second place on the leaderboard as he strives for that batting title.
And I'm guaranteeing you he's fully aware of how many hits it's going to take for him to overtake that #1 spot. He's got his eye on the top spot in batting average.
Dan, D-Row, we take a look at this Cardinals ball club as they enter play this afternoon. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Row? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning Game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal the series right here.
And it's 1-2. And he's really continued to look great in the second half of the season. Over the last 10 games, hitting over 300.
He's been so consistent all year. His timing, just his presence in the box. It doesn't look like this is going away anytime soon. Probably going to battle for a batting title the rest of the way.
Popped up. And there's the first out.
Batting second, the left fielder, Pete Armstrong.
So striding forward now, Pete Armstrong. And there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season. Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball 1. Griggs has made a name for himself as a starter that simply misses the barrel of the bat. He rarely allows a large number of hits, and he does a pretty good job at keeping the ball in the ballpark when the hitters do make contact.
Yeah, Matt, and that's not an easy thing to do. I think one of the reasons is he changes speeds really well, and he throws both sides of the plate. One of the keys to missing the barrels, you have to be able to throw inside and throw outside.
And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
In now, J.C. Embry batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. And looking at his post-All-Star break performance, his pace has slowed down a bit, but not to the point where there's any real reason for concern just yet.
Yeah, he's certainly slowed. His timing looks a little bit off these last 10 games, but still finding a way to work out one knock a night in there and keep everybody off his back. I think he figures it.
And he's into second safely with a stolen base.
Well, he's certainly doing his best to get his team out to an early lead. Picks up the single and then decides that's not good enough, so he swipes second to get into scoring position. Now we'll see if the guys can pick him up.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch, and he got him.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Standing in now, Freddie Santiago, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Runner in scoring position with two gone. Swing, and he pops him up. Looks to be playable in foul ground. And he gets there as he had a lot of ground to cover that time, and the side is retired. Cubs strand one. It's the Cubs nothing, Cards coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Some Igawa is the man towing the rubber for the Cubs in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, when you dive into the numbers with this guy, he's a pretty good strikeout pitcher, just under 9 strikeouts per 9 innings pitched. So I would expect him to punch out quite a few guys in this one here today.
At the plate, Enrique Dorta. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The right fielder, Enrique.
Here's the pitch.
Dorta.
Dan Dero, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon. Despite the loss last time out, they'd won 4 in a row, so they'd been on a nice little roll here.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
At the plate, Leury Garcia, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. And despite his success with the bat this year, he's going through a really tough stretch in recent games, batting under the Mendoza line over his last 10.
Yeah, he struggled the last 10 games, no doubt about it, but the sample size in the first half is too big. It's only going to take one swing for him to get right back on track.
And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Hey, you know, Dero, the book kind of on Earl Hendricks is he likes one side of the plate or the other. Could it be where he sets up behind the catcher?
It could be, Dan, but as a hitter, that's all you look for. I'll give you a little bit off the outside edge if you're going to be consistent with it.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Into the corner and slicing foul. 1 out, nobody on. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Part of the order on deck, so keeping this 2-hole hitter off the bags is always important.
Now the payoff pitch home is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
So now to the plate, Ryan McCord. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swung on and missed. That strike 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. The next 0-2 pitch to him misses outside.
Back-to-back strikeouts in the first right here. Pitcher is setting the tone, pounding the zone.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Popped him up. Over to the left, but playable over in foul ground. And Zobrist will make the catch, and that'll be that. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. Still no score. And that'll bring in the veteran Ben Zobrist, hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. First pitch of the at-bat.
Oh.
The 1-0 home.
Nope. Ball.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Now a flare out toward right center. Right fielder coming on. He's there and records the first out.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, Ryan Buckner.
Ready now, Ryan Buckner. In 8 at-bats in the series, he's collected 3 hits. First pitch coming, here it is. In there for strike 1. Fly ball into straightaway left. Left fielder is on the move. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Batting seventh, the second baseman, Jason Kipnis.
Striding in, Jason Kipnis. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. He's ready. Here's the first offering. High in the air out to center field. McMillan will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Stepping up to the plate, David Fernandez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
David Fernandez.
And the pitch. And a good pitch, but he gets quite a lot of it. And in fact, he got more than a lot of it. He got all of it. It's a home run. So a solo shot down the line in left. 12 home runs for him now thus far. And the Cardinals move out in front 1-0.
No doubt if that one's fair or foul, everyone in the stadium could hear that loud doink, and that's music to a hitter's ears because that's a homer.
At the plate now, Neville Goldstein. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He'll come into this one with an average way down at 235. 11 home runs and 42 runs batted in. The 1-0 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. Bases are empty here, nobody out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
The struggles continue, but that happens when you're not able to locate your secondary pitches. You become a one-pitch pitcher. He needs to start to get those secondary pitches over really fast.
Popped him up. Buckner is under it as he puts it away for out number 1.
Batting 6, the center fielder, Avery McMillan.
Now in the box, Avery McMillan. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First offering on its way.
0-1.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Rolled slowly down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Now here's the pitch.
That's in. Ball.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the 2nd out.
This inning didn't get started the way he'd hoped with that home run, but I've got to give him credit for flushing it and coming back here to get strikeouts on the last 2 guys. He's acting like it didn't even happen before.
To the plate now, Alvaro Rosales, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 4 home runs, and he's driven in 24. The windup and the 0-1.
One and 2. Count.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone cold take.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Now here's the pitch.
No. Ball. 2-2.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting this baseball back.
Set to get his day started, Brian Cortez, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. Before the first pitch, a check at first, and he'll dive back in safely. He's set. Here it comes.
No,
They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Greenberg is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. But the Cards are on the board first thanks to this solo blast. We've played 2. It's now 1-0 St. Louis. Standing in, Jimmy Grimes. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Jimmy
Here comes the first pitch. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Oh, looked like he was towing an anchor there. 1-2. Two and two to the Cubs catcher.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Line to the right side, but this will be gloved out there at second as he didn't have far to go for the out. And with one away, let's give you a look at the standings in the NL Central entering play as you see where these two teams sit in relation to one another. So here now is the pitcher, Igawa. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here it comes. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. And with a batting average over the 400 mark over his last 10 games, it's a little scary to think that he might be getting better at the plate as the season progresses.
No surprise this guy found himself in the All-Star game in the Midsummer Classic. He absolutely had a monster first half. He was almost a certain lock to represent his team at that game.
To the Cubs, the center fielder, Adam Greenberg.
Striding in once again, Adam Greenberg. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one.
You got to be careful with this guy here. He can really handle the bat. Even though they're two outs, he might try to drop one down for a base hit.
Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Oh, and that was a big mistake right there. This guy might be their best base-stealing threat in the lineup, so now he's got a chance to move into scoring position without even putting the ball into play.
Now at the plate, Pete Armstrong. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
1 ball, no strikes the count.
No strikes.
In the dirt here, and the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. Popped him up. Cortez has a play, and that retires the side. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, and a runner left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. St. Louis is out in front, 1-0.
Welcome back as the Cardinals look to get their bats going in the 3rd inning. And you can say they've really been trying to do that pretty much all year. One coach told me before the game, there are certainly plenty of areas for us to improve offensively. But first and foremost, we need to start by putting the ball in play more often. There's too much swing and miss in our game. And the stats do back that up as they currently rank near the bottom of the league in strikeouts. So that appears to be an area of emphasis going forward, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Now at the plate, Jeremy Griggs. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. And he misses here with a palm ball, even at 1-1. Now the pitch.
No, that missed. 2-1's the count.
This one's flared toward left center. Embry ranging into the outfield. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. So with one away, time for a check of the standings now in the National League Central as you see where the Cubs find themselves entering play here today. Standing in, Enrique Dorta. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. One out, nobody on. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch.
Full count.
8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Digging in to try it again. Leury Garcia looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Has a look. Now the pitch. And it's fouled away. Dorta leads off first with 1 away. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Oh, straightened him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
I'm interested to watch this next pitch right here. He got a swing on a high fastball. I wonder if he's going to pull the old Plesac and climb the ladder.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
In now, Ryan McCord. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty. Everything on the outer half of the plate.
The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2. A runner on first with 2 away. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. That misses, and it's going to set up a big pitch now. 3-2.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Fouled off. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. skied in the air to straightaway left. Armstrong is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. One left for the Cardinals, but they're up 1-0. All set for the start of the 4th, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, J.C. Embry. First pitch on its way.
1-0.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. The 2-1. Line down the left field line. But this is going to get foul. The 2-2. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1.
Now batting, right fielder, Freddie Santiago.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Freddie Santiago. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he pulls the string on the circle change, but it's taken for ball 1. He pulls this one into right, but this will hang just long enough for him to run it down in shallow right for the second
now
out.
Batting, third baseman, Ben Zobrist.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Here's the pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Zobrist hails from the Prairie State of Illinois. He was taken in the 6th round back in the 2004 first-year player draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Cardinals 1 and the Cubs nothing. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Digging in for his second at-bat, David Fernandez. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
Here's the first pitch to him. In there, and it's 0-1.
It's 0-1.
And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1.
1-1.
Count is 1-2 now.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Stepping in now, Neville Goldstein. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now the pitch. And it's 1-1. Bases are empty, one man out. Drilled right back up the middle, and that is through into center field for a one-out single.
Get the ball for this man. He needs to put that on the mantle. He's been struggling. The season hasn't gone according to plan, but he's staying pot committed and grinded out a nice knock.
Standing in now, Avery McMillan, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And he fouls this one off. McMillan swings the bat and throws from the left side and stands in at 5'10" tall. He was a first-round pick during the 2020 draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. In now, Alvaro Rosales. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
And he'll watch the slurve that falls in for strike 1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch, strike 2.
1 run on 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. 2-1.
Ball.
2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
2 out with the man at first. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Cards leave 1. They lead it 1-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he said they just aren't putting enough competitive at-bats together right now. One example he brought is the number of at-bats that have gotten to a full count today. That number being 0. He said that stat alone shows that they're making it way too easy on the opposing pitching to get easy outs. So he's hoping to see a little more fight out of his hitters the rest of the way.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Leading off for the Cubs.
All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And set to go is the veteran first baseman, Ryan Buckner. Here it comes. There's the circle change, and a dandy that time as he jumps ahead with strike 1.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
1-1 the count to the Cubs first baseman. Now here's the pitch. And he struck him out.
Now batting.
So the base is empty here with one away. And standing in now, the power hitting second baseman, Jason Kipnis. Here comes the first pitch. Kipnis is a strong defender playing up the middle in the infield. He's got great hands, good range, the big arm, and those skills are not lost on his teammates, his coaches, or his front office for that matter.
Yeah, he has the ability. What I love about this ball player, he's got such a great internal clock. It seems like it's bang bang at first every time, but the guy's out. He's got sure hands and an accurate throwing arm.
A ball and 2 strikes to Kipnis.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
The 1-2. Swung on and chopped down the line at third. Throw will be well late as he reaches at first.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
And a dive, but he's back. So now to the plate, Jimmy Grimes, as he'll take a breaking ball then off the plate for ball 1. No runs, 2 hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. And the off-speed pitch is taken here, a ball and a strike. This ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. As a look, now the pitch. In there, now the throw. He is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely. So they still haven't picked up an extra base hit in this one, but that stolen base at least gets him a guy in scoring position.
Yeah, and I think that's exactly what the manager was thinking there, Matt. Hey, if we aren't driving the ball with any authority today, we need to make something happen in a different way. They only need a single to the outfield now to push a run across.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. Garcia takes charge, and he's got it. 2 down.
Now batting, the pitcher, Igawa.
The next Cub up, Igawa, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Line towards center field. And that's in there. Base hit. Kipnis is on his way home. And he's safe at the plate. We're all square at 1 apiece.
Hey, we're in the middle of this one already, D-Row. They finally score a run, and they've had a tough time scoring some runs.
Yeah, after taking it on the chin yesterday, it's nice to finally break through. Maybe this gives the offense the confidence it needs.
Into the box now, Adam Greenberg, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. As a look, now the pitch. And he misses with it. 1-1. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. pops this one up. Garcia onto the grass. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. Home half of the 5th coming up. All tied at 1-1. So digging in now, Brian Cortez. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Brian Cortez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
Ball 1. One and two now.
1-2.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
2-2 to the Cardinals catcher. Palm ball doesn't get the call, and it's full now. 3-2.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
And that misses. Ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Show some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
The pitcher, Jeremy Griggs, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. He's set, and the pitch. And he pops up the bunt attempt. Buckner is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
The batter, the right fielder, Enrique.
Coming to the plate now, Enrique Dorta. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. In comes the center fielder. He gets there, and that's the second out.
The batter, the shortstop, Leori Garcia.
Digging in the switch hitter, Leori Garcia. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 1 left for the Cardinals. We've played 5 full, tied at 1 aside. Ready for another shot now. Pete Armstrong. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Pete Armstrong.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Right side. Reined in. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Digging in once again, J.C. Embry, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Well, if you're looking for pop, he definitely has more pop, more home run potential hitting from the left side. This is his power side.
Ball one to start the at-bat. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
3-0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
There's ball 4.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think they were probably just saying, hey, we're not going to compound our mistakes here. Better issue a free pass and give him something to drive.
Into the box, Freddie Santiago. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First offering on its way. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
Runner on first here with 1 gone and a 1-1 tie. Runners off for second. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second. The 1-1 home. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2. He stays alive, still 2-2. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
And this pitch misses here as well. Back-to-back walks now, but at least that'll put the force back in order here. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. Digging in, Ben Zobrist. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
The first baseman, number 22, Ryan Buckner.
Now at the plate, Ryan Buckner, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. First pitch of the at-bat.
1-0.
1-0. Here it is. Low and away as he misses again. 2-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With two guys already on, pretty good shot he's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, 2 on, 2 outs, and he's got himself in a great hitter's count. He just has to be careful not to get too aggressive. A walk would be good here, too.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder giving chase, and he brings it down to end the inning as the go-ahead run is left stranded. A couple of walks, but no damage. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Bottom of the inning now, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Ryan McCord.
Ryan McCord.
Here's the first pitch to him. Lifted down the line in left. Here comes the left fielder.
Hey, so far it's been easy pickings for this pitcher. He's gone through this lineup almost unscathed. But right there, leadoff single, middle part of the game. Let's see if he makes an adjustment before they did.
To the plate now, David Fernandez. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Oh and 1, here it comes. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one foul off to the right side. Popped up. Embry is under it, no problem, 1 away.
The batter, the first baseman, Neville Goldstein.
Coming to the plate now, Neville Goldstein. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
1-0. Yeehaw!
The set and the 1-1 pitch. Hit out towards second. Kipnis ranging to his right. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Nothing doing there for St. Louis. Score remains tied 1-1. And as the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Here comes the first pitch. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guys swinging first pitch.
Now, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And he'll dive back in. In now, Jimmy Grimes, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one.
Hey, this guy's been throwing a gem so far. We're moving on later into this game, and he's right at about league average for first pitch strikes.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. One ball and 2 strikes to count. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Go ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. In the dirt, but it's swung on for the 3rd strike.
Well, pitching domination continues. Just a total of 2 runs on the board, so both of these starters should feel really good about their showings. If you love good pitching, this has been the game for you.
Stepping in now, Sum Igawa, as he'll swing at the first pitch and bang one into right center field. That's a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
He came to play today, not just only on the bump right there. He's throwing the ball well, but on the offensive side of the ball, he's able to contribute and help this offense put itself in position to score some more runs.
There's the St. Louis manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So as he departs in a tie ball game, he'll remain responsible for those runners at the corners as he hopes the bullpen can work out of the jam. Fred Hugh takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. So striding in, Adam Greenberg. Though we've discussed his position in the batting race, we haven't seen much production today. Opposing pitching has to be credited in keeping his bat in check.
Yeah, they've definitely kept him off balance, but as hot a first half as he's had, it only takes 1 pitch over the heart of the plate for him to get right back on that wagon again.
1-0 the count. Comes set, now the pitch. Swing and a fly ball. This ought to at least get the go-ahead run in. The catch is made. Here comes the go-ahead run for the plate. And the run is in to score as they'll grab the lead here, 2-1.
Hey, putting together good at-bats late in the games can really help out. And how about this sac fly right here? Good at-bat that leads to his team getting the lead here in the late innings.
At the plate, Pete Armstrong. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. A runner on first with 2 away. Behind 0-2 now. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Two out with the man at first. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for Chicago. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. The Cubbies are in front 2-1. Leading off the inning, Avery McMillan, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Set to deliver the 0-1. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
1-1.
Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. Well, pitch count will become a factor here in the 7th. He's about to hit 100 for the game.
Yeah, Matty B, that magic number in today's game is about 100 pitches, and this next pitch will be pitch number 100. Dero, he's been sailing along pretty easily so far in this one.
Yeah, he's given him some serious depth in this one. For him to get into the 7th inning allows the manager a lot of leeway, whether he wants to go to his bullpen or not.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. So this has been another fine outing for him this afternoon as we check out the league leaders in ERA. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. Ready once again, Alvaro Rosales. First pitch of the at-bat. Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
It's really hard to work deep into games when you're having an outing like this guy is. You're going to strike out a lot of guys. Well, guess what? Your pitch count's going to go up too.
The windup and the 0-1. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
Boy, he's just been setting him up and knocking him down all afternoon. We've seen a lot of punch-outs from him where he didn't get much resistance. 3 pitches right there, and see you later.
At the plate, Brian Cortez, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. This is on the ground over to first. Scooped up, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Cardinals. Our score remains 2-1. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Royce Oliveros will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Damon Phelps will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Number 50,
ready for another chance. J.C. Embry 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Pitch on the way.
No, ball.
Now the 1-0. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Fouled away. Oliveros, 28 years old. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. The 1-2 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
He got ahead with 2 good fastballs and then tried to drop the changeup to see if he'd be out in front. Did a great job of laying off that pitch right there. Interested to see where he goes now.
Pulled the string on him. Strike 3 swinging. A throw down to first, 1 away.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Freddie Santiago. First pitch of the at-bat. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, the third baseman, Ben Zobrist.
So coming to the plate, Ben Zobrist. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now this pitch is swung on and popped up. And this will also head toward the right side of the infield. So they go quietly here in this half inning. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Cubs 2 and the Cardinals 1. Ronnie Wickert will come on now and make his 55th appearance of the year.
Number 0, Ronnie Wickert.
Striding into the box, Damon Phelps. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. And the pitch. Down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Wickert hails from the Prairie State of Illinois. He was a supplemental round selection back in the 2022 first-year player draft.
What an absolute steal. I mean, this guy has gotten a lot of people some big raises in the organization. To be drafted as low as he was and turned himself into one of the biggest superstars in our sport. I am very impressed with what this guy's been able to accomplish.
The 1-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3. The Cubs are into their bullpen now as there are the final numbers for their starter. It was a really nice day on the mound for him.
Hey, Matty V, this guy had it going in this one. You look down at the bottom of that scroll. 10 strikeouts. He had that swing and miss stuff from the beginning all the way to the end in this one.
At the plate now, Enrique Dorta. Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, shortstop, Leori Garcia.
The next to bat for St. Louis, Leori Garcia. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Boy, good lateral movement to that screwball, and it's a ball and a strike.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
Swing and a miss. Couldn't get extended on the screwball, and it's 1-2.
1 pitch away from wrapping up a very good innings work out of the bullpen here.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. They're down 2-1. At the plate, Ryan Buckner. He'll be charged with trying to get on board, leading off the ninth. First offering on its way.
Ball.
Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming.
That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Here's the pitch.
No, that's out.
Line to the right side. And there's a base hit, and this could wind up as an important insurance strike here as the leadoff man's aboard to start the ninth.
Now
It's a great job right there to get a leadoff knock.
Jason.
You got the lead. You have a chance to add on in the later innings. Leadoff guy getting on sets the tone.
So now to the plate, Jason Kipnis. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. The 1-0 pitch. That's wide, 2-0. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
A high fastball is in there.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Three balls and a strike. Here's the pitch.
You can bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Long run for the right fielder. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
the catcher, number 9, Jimmy Grimes.
Settling in now, Jimmy Grimes. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First offering on its way. High in the air out to center field. McMillan is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting, the pitcher, Ronnie Wicker.
Jesse Padilla will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Pinch hitting for the Cubs, number 3, Jesse Padilla.
And this one runs up high, ball 1. Comes into his first at bat at 283. 16 homers and 37 RBIs. One 0 count. Here it is. A ball and a strike. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
grounded back up the middle, and that's through for a hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Into the box, Adam Greenberg, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here's the 1-0. Left side. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Cubs strand a couple as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Thomas Nicholas comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the ninth inning.
Number 1, Thomas Nicholas.
All set for the bottom of the ninth, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Ryan McCord.
Listen, it's not easy coming back off the closers, but this guy hasn't been super dependable so far this season, and he's blown several saves up to this point. Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Two balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter. Three and one to the Cardinals left fielder.
Great situation right here. Leading off the inning, you gotta find a way to get on base any way possible. But I don't like to take the aggression away from hitters. If it's in your zone, I want you swinging.
And this is taken for ball 4. So just like that, the tying runs aboard to start the home half.
Well, there's only a one-run cushion to play with, so he's got to be upset after he walked the leadoff man here. Go-ahead run comes to the plate, and there are no outs. This could be a very interesting inning.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, David Fernandez. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. From the belt, kicks and deals.
That's the ball.
Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. Nicholas has over 40 innings on his line so far, and during that time he's worked to a sub-1 whip, less than one base runner allowed per inning. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches, and when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
2-1 now. From the stretch. Lays off the split finger that time. 3-1.
3-1.
Got to find a way to get back in the zone. I know you're in danger of losing both to walks, but certainly don't miss over the heart of the plate and have this guy gap one, or even worse, hit a 2-run homer.
Can't keep that one fair, and now the count's full. And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
The closer is supposed to slam the door on his opponent, but he left the door wide open with a walk there. We'll see if they can capitalize on it.
Stepping in, Neville Goldstein. A winning run at first with nobody out. From the stretch. Lays off 1-0.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
The 1-0 home. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get two. Right to him. And he indeed takes only the out at first as the runners move to second and third with one away now.
Up next for the Cardinals, the center fielder, Avery McMillan.
So stepping in, Avery McMillan. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. Archie Jacob will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Jacob, 5'8" tall, left-handed batter and thrower. He's in the midst of his 8th major league season. And there's ball one. Swing and a fly ball. And this should at least get home the tying run. The catch is made. Here comes the tying run from third. And he is out at the plate as they cut down the tying run. And in a flash, this ball game is over. What a finish.
Man, oh man, what an amazing finish. I know it didn't work out, but I applaud them sending the runner right there. They needed a run to tie the game, and it was going to take a great play to get him, but that's just what happened. Wow, that was close, but the one-run margin stands.
Pitching and defense game 2-1, the final score this afternoon. Chicago jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Sam Igawa earns his 12th victory in the ballgame as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. Jeremy Griggs pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. Thomas Nicholas wraps it up for the save, his 39th of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
1 run, 4 hits.